It's crazy to see how the world is right now since this whole epidemic started. The economy's doing bad. People aren't working no more, they're unemployed. 10 million filed for unemployment like in the last 3 months or so. That's crazy. And it's just even crazy to think how a small little microscopic little virus caused the whole world to lock down. But it's even crazier how it really affected almost every single business in the world, including the multi-billion-dollar illegal violent industry known as the drug trade. And the ones especially hit are the Mexican drug cartels. And besides the COVID fucking up everything, because that's in general, one city is one city shutting down in China is a main reason why the cartels are struggling right now. Wuhan, China, a city, an industrial city built by the Yangtze River. I probably said that wrong as fuck, but and it was a and it was the main vendor of chemicals and ingredients that were needed to make fentanyl and meth and other synthetic drugs that the cartels heavily relied on because it was cheaper and easier to make than heroin. And the cartels, the Mexican drug cartels, were the biggest and the most loyal customers. And they've been business partners for a long time, but they have been closed, and now Mexico's left with no way of getting the precious ingredients and the chemicals to make their fentanyl and their meth. And I find that extremely funny, and it puts a big ass smile on my face seeing them struggle like that. And also, even better, they have encountered a different problem, a another huge problem, which is restrictions to the U.S., which is the world's highest and biggest market for illegal drugs. Normally, more than 1 million people will legally cross the U.S. Mexico border every day, but that number has fallen significantly low since March when Trump closed the border to all non essential traffic, reducing so many opportunities for the chances to smuggle drugs north. Because normally, what they would do is they would kind of blend in and camouflage with the surrounding traffic, and there would be so many heads and so many cars. People. They will obviously find a way in, because the border patrol people, they can't stop every single car. That just won't happen. So they would get in, and probably a few hundred cars got in a day. Who knows? A few thousand probably. Who knows? But now that number has fallen so low that they're able to be spotted and caught easily now, and it's near impossible now to get through with all these procedures and these new new fucking new fucking rules to follow, and all these enforcements put on top of everything now is just makes everything fucking harder for the cartels. And that just again puts a smile on my face, because some cartels are hurting financially, and some of the gang members that have been interviewed have complained that the cartel bosses have not been paying their salaries, and they're being told that business is bad and that finances aren't flowing smoothly. But there's also other factors that are hurting the organized crime. There's also the quarantines have slowed down the movement of cocaine from South America to Mexico and harmed legal industries such as the avocado trade, from which the cartels extort money from. So businesses that are legal and make money legally often pay the cartels a portion of it, and extortion, to be quote unquote protected and for protection and stuff. Now the cartels can't do that no more since there's no income coming. Also, since oil has like fucking decreased by a ton, the value of it, gangs that resell stolen gasoline are also in a struggle. Basically the whole organized crime it's fucked up, and you know, a shortage of money. There's bound to be crime. There's violence comes when there's no money coming. You know, just in March alone of this year in Mexico, there were 2,585 homicides in March alone. That was more than in any month in the past 2 years. That's just crazy. And the longer this lockdown is, the longer they will have the supplies to make this shit, the longer there's no money coming in for the cartels. There's just gonna be so much fighting and so much killing and so much war going on to try and get whatever they can get their hands on. Like an ingredients to make the fentanyl. Any way to get it across the border, they gotta find a way. That's what I feel like. They always find a fucking way. But seeing them struggle right now, it's fucking amusing. It's fucking puts a smile on my face, like I said. But will the cartel survive the coronavirus? Will they adapt to this new reality? How will they get back on their feet if they're ever able to? Because in my opinion, I don't think that they'll be able to see those big numbers again, but they'll probably still be thriving, but not as much as they were back then. But that's how it goes. It's just crazy, but you know how it go. You dig.